My ribs removed. I am 15 days post-op. I got all of my ribs removed. I am 15 days post-op and the first one in the world to get this type of procedure. Absolutely all of my ribs got removed and I got to take them home. These are all of my ribs that I brought home with me. A lot of you wanted to see a front view and a side view. So this is a side view and this is the front view. I am so happy I could cry. I got all of my ribs removed. I am 15 days post-op and the first one in the world to get this type of procedure. Absolutely all of my ribs got removed and I got to take them home. These are all of my ribs that I brought home with me. A lot of you wanted to see a front view and a side view. So this is a side view and this is the front view. I am so happy I could cry.
Shalom, shalom. And to that, we like to say, Kal Halayam, Wala, Alhayan Nawa, Yakawa, Bahashem Yabashai, Bahashem Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of greatness to whom well. Shalom unto the brothers that pushing this work to truth and in sincerity, draw the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathen nations, and shalom unto you sisters who is pushing, and being obedient in this ministry, and obeying your husband. This is your brother Karatazar from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp of the Trinidad and Tobago. Right, so hereby this video, is just going into how quick the simple minds could be deceived, right? How simple the minds could be deceived, and this goes out, to them, also yes, to the simple minded, but also to them, to those, to those 2/3, females, who believe everything with that they see. Right, and also this here is like a startup trend thing that you'll be surprised if you will see this going on as a trend on TikTok and whatnot and stuff like that, right? But hey, this the simple minded that really be deceived quickly, because those who are into all those surgical body shaping and all of that, will want to, will see this as an avenue to go and get this thing done, right? But what she basically have in her hand there doesn't look like human ribs. That looked like either pork ribs or either cow ribs, when they cut it into short slices, right? And also too with the thickness of the rib as well, right? Her body structure alone, when they look at the rib, wouldn't be that thick. Yes, the bone will have a level of density, but it will not be that thick. All right, and the aquatium, the sisters who who following, with who walking within this walk, right? And who following after, with their husband, they're listening to the husband, they're obeying, and they're seeing, this deceived world for what it is. They will watch this video and laugh, right? Because they know that it is a deceiving video, but to the simple minded, they go in and take this and run with it. Right? Well, let me go into some details now. Alright, so here's a Google image, right? So you put up what do human ribs look like, right? As you can see, this is what it looks like, right? So you have You have those that small rib, and it goes up in size, right? When it goes up, right? Um, as you could also see this next demonstration here as well, right? But this is off of Google, all right? Off of Google, you can see the different bones and stuff like that. You know, that bag of bones that you had in the bag, it look more thick, you know. Right. I don't want to show you all the graphic image because YouTube, you know, they might probably see it as something that, you know, that they might probably ban the video or what, you know. But anyway, but you have an idea here, right? So let's look at this, right? Removing all ribs would significantly compromise the structure and protection of the chest cavity, leading to serious health consequences, right? The rib cage plays a vital role in, in supporting the upper body, protecting vital organs like the heart, lungs, and assisting with breathing without ribs, right? Because your ribs also make up with the density of bone and also the density of the cartilage, right? This is why when you breathe, you see that 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 flexibility when you see within the chest going up and down, up and down. This is how when you're doing CPR, you will see when somebody applying force onto the chest, you will see that the chest flex. This is because of the cartilage, right? So where I read here, right, supporting the upper body, protecting vital organs, lungs, and assisting with breathing without ribs. The chest wall will be significantly weakened, potentially cause lung collapse, right? Because you have nothing to hold those organs, right? Heart damage and breathing difficulties, right? So you all see what taking place here. Right, this thing is with this deceiving is all round. It is all round. All right, so let's get a scripture. All right, there's the book of Romans 16 and 18. For they that are such serve not our Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, but their own belly, and be good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple, right? So they basically, you know, only for themselves, you know, where they just think about, hey, what I could do to make more views, what I could do to make, you know, this amount of subscribers or views, and to make more money off of this media, right? They will do these kind of things because they think about themselves, right? As you say there, but their own belly, right? Their own belly. But then again, I don't know if she's a heathen or if she's a tutu jig, because I mean, well, as well as you could see it there, she looked like a heathen. All right, she looked like a heathen, right? Goes back to Esau, to that Caucasian, right? But the way in how she carry herself, you know, she sound like a with like a tutu, right? But you know, but I don't know all that I wanted to share, you know, within this video. And you know, that, you know, this video was edified, a short video, you know. And to that, I would like to say Kal Halayam La Alahay Nawa Yahweh Bashim Washai Bashim Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of greatness to whom well. Shalom unto the brothers that pushing this works in truth and the sincerity to all the folk ones of the earth. And shalom unto you Aquatium who's listening and learning. Easy brother creators. Until next time, shalom.